Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Reiner and today I'm excited to release the MOD16 Character Builder version 0.2. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more information or videos about Neverwinter, hit the subscribe button. Fun! 2 videos in a row without any Neverwinter gameplay. Well, I hope you guys bear with me. This was actually a ton of work and I got some great help from people, but we will get there in a second. As you probably already read and also heard just now, this is the release video of the Character Builder version 0.2. 0.1 has been out for a couple of weeks now and I hope you guys tried it out, but now it has gotten so much better. Oh, and your save files that you made in 0.1 still will work. As I said, I couldn't have done all this work without the help of a couple people. So that is why I added a credits tab specifically for this purpose. First of all, Skull Elf. He really put in some work, providing tons and tons of gear data, which you will see in a minute. And he also helped trying to figure out the augment stat formula, which we still didn't completely figure out, and this is a moving target because this also sometimes changes. Then Janne, after I released the version 0.1 of this thing, I found out that she actually also made a builder, but in an online application on her website. By the way, if you don't know her website, it's packed full of information about Neverwinter, mechanics, how stats work, as well as damage calculators and calculators that determine which stats to focus on next. It really contains a lot of information in a very nice way. In this builder I added, as you can see, a link to the builder of Janne, and we decided to collaborate on this to prevent us from doing stuff more than once, which would be a waste, of course. Let's go take a look at her character builder for a second because it's really clean. Here's her website, and now specifically in the gear simulator she called it. There's also different information. We're not going to go through all of that. Take a look for it yourself. But here is the start page of her gear simulator. So you can select one of the classes here and then you can select your gear, and it really works very nice and quick. You can also add some companion information, your boons, which you can add by adding plus here, which is also very nice. Mounts are in, well, not yet. I think she's working on this, and you can do some additional things here. In the end, when you have your build ready, you can also look at the totals here, at the results, and you can also look at some damage calculations, and this is really strong. You can see what your net damage increases if you increase one of your offensive stats by a certain amount. As you can see with my current build, when I have very low stats, I will not gain anything if I increase these, for example. So this is really cool. The biggest advantage, I think, of this online character builder is that it works for all platforms. So you can even use it on your phone, you can use it on a console, I guess, because it's just online. And it's really smooth, really clean and quick. And I hope at some point we can get this collaboration even further, where we can actually export to the Excel builder, the offline builder, and the other way around, that she makes some kind of import function and that you can make it in here again. So you can build characters on multiple platforms. All right, next up is Michael Dark Angel. Michael did a lot of work figuring out the whole scaling and what the scaled item levels of all of the queued content is. And thanks to him, I was able to make a scaling page in this builder, which you can see down here. On this page, we can calculate the scaled statistics of your build in that content. And I left the link to the scaling data in here as well if you would like to take a look. Then we get to Exceli. He was already in the previous version helping me to get some of the gear in the earlier version. The link to his YouTube is in here as well. It is a German YouTube page, so maybe not for everyone. Last but not least, I would like to show some love to my patrons. I feel I don't say this enough, but I really appreciate your support. We have Amanda, which has been my patron right from the start. We have Limulus, Shaking 007, James, Dragonlancers PS4, which is obviously a guild. We have the one and only TheNickFloShow, Lindsay, Isabel, Jessica, Kevin, Vyerna, Stiggy Iggy, Chinchy Animal 4 from the Breakfast Club, Autumn Witch, and Hubert. Thank you all for supporting me. I really appreciate it. So now it's time to finally dive into the builder itself. In the first version, we only had one sheet, if I remember correctly. It was called Builder. This is now the main sheet, and I actually split up all of the parts of the build into separate tabs to make all a little bit more clean and to give each section a nice and crisp layout. Here you see the main page. Here you fill in the name of your build, your class, race, ability scores, paragon, and your increases of ability scores. Each page also has this menu and this overview of your current statistics in this build. The reset page is always there, and it will reset the current page. You can save your current build to file. You have to fill in the build name because this name will be used as the file name. You can also load from file, which of course loads your save file, and you can reset the whole builder, which will actually also ask you if you're sure, just to make sure that you don't lose anything. So this is the main page, as I said, the ability scores, race and class mainly. So here's the gear page. As you can imagine, this is where you fill in your gear. You can still use the drop down box to select gear, and you can see there's a lot more in here now, thanks to Skull, Elf and Janne. Thank you guys for letting me use your data. And what I also added is, because this is not very user friendly, I added a small button here called select, and if you click on it, you actually get a nice overview of all the items, and if you select them, you will see what the statistics of this item is, and you can go through here and pick the one that you want. You can see the item level and statistics. This is basically the tooltip, maybe a little bit tweaked to not show everything, but this is all the information that you need. When you press OK, it will be automatically filled in. You can do this for all the items here. Fill in a couple main hands, offhands. Then, of course, we have a lot of enchantments that you can also fill in. You can fill in here the type of enchantments. So let's for utility, darks are very interesting right now, and you can fill in the rank of your enchantment, and then it will automatically fill in the statistics here for that item that you picked. Azure, typically radiant nowadays, I think. And utility, let's see, we now have 12.5%. Set this to rank 15, should be 6% extra. And there we go to 18.5. So that works. We can also fill in weapon enchantments now that I added that as well. It doesn't do anything statistic wise, but you can fill it in. Also armor enchantments, you can also fill that in. Oh yeah, what it does is it adds item level. Item level is something that I added now as well. So everything in this builder gives item level, or everything that also gives item level in the game. And that is also something that plays part in the whole scaling system. So I'm not going to fill in everything here right now. You can scroll down and you can fill in all of the items here, whatever you want. Then we go to the artifacts page. Artifacts, very simple. This is something that needs a little bit of work, I guess, because we only have a drop down box here. But you can fill in any artifact here, like the Trobrian's ring, I think is a nice active right now. If you pick it for the active, it will tell you what the active power is of this artifact. And for the passive artifacts, you of course don't see that, but Erratic Driftglobe, for example. But these also add item level, of course, and other statistics. There we go. It always takes a little bit to update because there's a lot of calculations in here. Then we go to the Feats page, also new. And this looks a little bit weird because there's no red boxes to fill in. But this one, you can actually select the feats by just clicking on them. And if you click on them, they will turn green. You can also, if you selected this one and you want the other one, you just click on that one and it will swap to the other one. So this is very user-friendly, and this is basically the direction that I want this builder to go in to make it really, really user-friendly. As I said, there's a reset button here. You can click on this. Each page has this button and it will reset your options. So also on artifacts, we can click this reset and it will disappear. Let's fill in something here, test, because we are resetting some stuff here. Let's just pick something. We do save to file, and then you can see I made a test.cbf here. I can also reset the whole builder from each page, and that will reset everything. And all my statistics go back to base. Then I can load my test. And I have everything that I added back. Same for here. You can save this. It will see that the file already exists and that you will overwrite the file. So you have to accept that. And then we can load it again. Oh wait, we don't have anything to load. Let's reset this page. We load this page. Test. And then you can see that your selected feats are selected again, as with everything. Then we come to the Boons. The Boons overview is not really changed. It is the same as before. So this still needs some work. It's a little bit ugly, but you can fill in your values here. These first ones are power based. I don't really like how this looks right now, but I will fix this. I'll make this nicer in a future version, because it's not really clear what works and what doesn't work, because if you put in values down here, they actually do not work directly because you haven't put enough points in previous tiers. So I need to make this more user-friendly. Something else, you can also add ranks of your stronghold buildings. So for example, I have a rank 10 barracks, which a lot of strongholds have, which means that you can use the XP bonus, power bonus, and incoming healing bonus. So for offense, for example, I can use the power bonus here, and you will see that the power will go up from 38,360 to 46,360 because this is 8,000 statistics. And there we go. And also it's some item level, of course, again. You can add whatever you want in here. You can also make it that you have all 7 buildings at rank 10. It's not logical, but you can. I see there's some cutting here, which is not that nice, so I need to work to make this page a little bit nicer. Let's save this also to file. So when we reset this, okay, I need to fix this first because it's something I am not allowed to edit. That's weird. And this does work. All right, I need to, I loaded a different file. Wait, test. Yeah, so I need to check this button because it doesn't work properly. Sorry for that. Then we go to the companions. A lot of work has gone into here. So now you can select a companion or an augment. I need to make this page a lot nicer also. So let's say, for example, we take the Cambion Magus, for example, and we make it a rank 40. And we give it a quality of legendary. It will tell you what the statistics of this companion are, the base statistics. You can also add in some bondings, but this doesn't do anything with statistics, it just increases the bonding percentage. You can also increase your bolster. This is a mystical, so if I increase the mystical bolster here, which is a maximum of 15, you'll see that these statistics also go up. Then we can also add some companion gear. No nice selection window here yet, but if we add some gear here, it will also increase the companion statistics, and with that also my own statistics, because the statistics from the companion are via bondings transferred to me. So if I add the plated belt of the companion, you will see that statistics here are increased. And the pearl ring, these are the typical 3 that people will take. Also now you can include your runestones. It's always empowered, so we need more power, 4 hit points. And if you just select empowered here, nothing happens. You have to also include the rank, so we're going to include rank 15 here. And this also increases, well, this greatly will increase the power here, and item level, and also companion statistics, of course. Alright, and then we get the companion bonuses. These types are determined by your class, so based on the class that you picked, you have different companion slots, and here you can select a companion that is capable of going into the slot. So it is filtered. You will not see companions that do not fit in here. So for example, I put this here. I have to say which quality that I want to use. So example, legendary, and it will tell me what this actually gives me. You can do this for all the companion bonus slots, and then we go further to the mounts. And here also you can select the mount that you want to equip. So for example, we have the legendary mounts, I think, at the top. Let's say an arcane whirlwind. It will show you which insignia types you can slot on here, and then based on the type you can select one of the insignias that has a barbed version. You can also add the quality, and at that point you will get statistics of this insignia. So this one will give me power and companion influence. And you can do this for all of the mounts. Also add one of the lower mounts, and you will see that it only accepts 2 insignias. I need to make this nicer that it isn't red anymore, because this shouldn't allow anything to be selected, where you can select the quality but not an insignia type. So it's not perfect yet, it's still a beta version, it's still not a version 1. But yeah, you will see this one doesn't have a dominance because it's a crescent, and crescent doesn't have a dominance. Here you can add the equip power. This is of course based on what you have. Equip powers are not added to your statistics yet. So if I add 10,000 power, I don't really get 10,000 power. Combat power that you can add here also doesn't do anything yet, because it's just an active power. It doesn't add any statistics, but yeah, you can also select one here. You can save this once again, overwrite, yes, reset the builder, or just reset this page. Okay, here it works. You can also see that different pages are not reset this way, and then we can load test again, and it's backfilled to what we did. Let's load a different file that's actually filled in. You can see in here we have 24,874 item level, 120,000 power, plenty of combat fun. I think I had an even better one, full build barbarian. Okay, well here we have one that has a combat advantage of 104,000 almost, plenty of critical strike, armor pen, almost everything is kept actually. Let's go to scaling and see what happens here. In this overview, you will see to the left your actual stats, your full stats unscaled, and to the right you can see the stats when scaled for one of the options that you can pick here. As you can see, Castle Ravenloft actually does not scale anything. Well, hit points are different once again, that's odd. But let's go to something else. We go to something lower, let's say Demogorgon. Here you can see your scaled item level, so all your items are scaled down to a certain level. And here you can see the actual item level of all the items added up in your new situation. You can also see your power. As you can see, the companion is also lowered a bit, and your bonding's also quite a bit. As you can also see, and I haven't picked this up yet, companion hit points are not in here yet, so they also don't transfer to yourself yet. So these stats are not finished yet, it's not complete, there are still some things to do. If you go to Cloak Tower, so these are in order. The lowest one is the most scaled. So Cloak Tower, you can see that you go down from 24k to item level 2k, and you will have 0.3% bondings. Your pet stats are almost half, and you can see that a lot has gone down here. But this is just to show you guys what the impact of the scaling is. Anyway, this is going to be available on my Patreon again for free. You can download it. Make sure to test it, try it out. It should work. If you find any bugs, let me know. You can find me on my Discord. Discord is here. Just come here and tell me what's wrong. Show me screenshots. Maybe send me your save file. That would help also, so I can load it. And we'll go from there. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.